Critics.
Herman Namra says, who are your favorite Life Series / Hermitcraft members? Well, Grian is my number one, but then I will also watch everything that Mumbo puts out, and then Joel if I feel like it. For Life Series, it's pretty much the same. If Mumbo's on the series, then I'll watch his stuff. If not, then it'll just be Grian and Joel, although recently I've been bouncing around perspectives just to make videos better, so I'll be watching a good amount of Jimmy's and Barton's perspectives as well, but not usually their whole videos. I'll usually just skip around. Saxelottle says, what is your favorite Life Series kill? Previously, it was Grian's quadruple kill from the Skynet in Limited Life, but
So
after this series, I think it might be Octo Kill at this point. I think the session 3 of Past Life, I think that might be my favorite kill now. Who is your favorite other Life Series theorist / animator? I am not going to say that I have a favorite, but I will tell you some other people that I watch. I watch Molkoid, who makes a good amount of videos on the subject. I watch Puffachu. I watch Ewan, who I know is usually watching pretty much every video I upload. And besides that, I'm trying to think. I used to watch Animagician when he posted, but it's been a really long time since he's uploaded a video. So if he started uploading again, I'd definitely be on that and be watching him. Now this is one that I'm curious to see if Jesus Reign Studio has anything to say. Do you watch any Life Series theorists or like animators or anything?
only you.
Just me? Well, here's the thing. I didn't really answer for animators. For animators, here, I'll put their name on screen. Whoever does all the deaths in Lego, I usually watch them.
Oh, I have seen that one before, but I don't remember what the name of the channel
Yeah,
was.
me neither. It's it has something to do with minifigure. I can't remember what it is. Whatever their name is, I'll watch them when they do a Life Series animation. And then Mont27P from the Squared Media crew, I usually watch his Life Series animations. If you could, this is from Michael Young Lego Builder. Oh, the last one was from Chester the Cat. This one is from Michael Young Lego Builder, who I also know watches a lot of my videos and is also a fellow YouTuber. If you could make an idea for the next Life Series, what would you do? I actually had an idea for this the other day. After Past Life Session 3, which I thought was really, really interesting with the secret society and everything like that, I think it would be kind of cool to have a series based off of the mind games of that episode. Every episode there would be a new 2 to 4 almost imposters, so like very similar to Among Us, but like an imposter situation. Then there was one person who was a detective that had some special skill to be able to know who it was and try to convince everyone. And then one person had the role to just sabotage and have people vote out the wrong person by the end of the session.
I think I would totally call that series Imposter Life.
Alright, it seems that technical difficulties has been solved, so let's actually get into the Bedwars gameplay while we answer these questions. Alright, so let's see. Broken Lightbulb Studios says, personally, do you think it would be a good idea for the Life Series to end after Past Life? No. It should never end. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Because, like, if it does end, I wouldn't be surprised. Because the way that it's been working these last few sessions, we've done a normal session, and then we had one with the Boogeyman, which was very similar to Last Life and Limited, and then we had one that was very similar to Secret Life. And if we are going to be going through the twists of each past season, then I really wouldn't be surprised if this was the last one. It has something unique in that it's playing old Minecraft versions, so Grian's not just repeating his ideas, but it is kind of like a throwback to all the old seasons. And if that is the case, then I wouldn't be surprised if this was the last season. But I really don't want it to be, and I don't think it makes any sense for it to be. I think it's just too profitable on their part, and they have too much fun with it. Do you have any thoughts on that one?
Well, I figure if Grian is trying to make a throwback to each past season as well, that just makes your theory all the more correct.
Rohan Ganish 3 says, if you had to make a new roster of Life Series members, 15 to 18 people, who would you choose? They have to be Minecraft YouTubers. I don't think I could get rid of the actual Life Series roster. I love all of them. I do think it would be cool to see, like, Rec Rap and some of the Lifesteal crew do a Life Series. along with Piffin, but he already does life series stuff already. That's like different things like that. But like the Rec Rap, Wunba, maybe Looney, and Mini Muka, like that crew, that would be fun to see do a life series thing. It would also be fun to see Narfi and his friends do a faux life series. I think that could be really fun. I don't know if it would ever actually happen, but it could be really fun. How did you get into the life series? All right, this is a good question. This is kind of a fun one to answer too. So there was one time a couple of years ago, and I got sick, and I was scrolling on YouTube and watched a how to prank your friends harmlessly in Minecraft video by Grian. And I watched that video, and then I discovered Hermitcraft through Grian. And then at one point, once I had caught up on Hermitcraft from Season 7 to where Season 9 was currently going, because Season 9 had just started whenever I got into Hermitcraft, I went back and I found his life series videos, and I like saved them to my watch later or something. And then like halfway through Season 9, I got sick again. And so I was laying around for like 2 weeks, and I just binged every single season of the life series up to the one that had just happened, which was Double, I believe. And so I've been watching as they've come out since Limited. I watched Limited, Secret, Wild, and currently watching Past Life as they're coming out. But yeah, that's fun. I feel like I find a lot of my favorite things to watch whenever I'm sick and have nothing better to do.
Relatable. Yeah, that's the lag acting.
Watch out.
Woo!
Bedhead Fred says, have you ever had a dream where you can do anything? I mean, yes.
What? How did I not land on the ledge?
Are you out?
Yeah,
That's not fun.
I really thought I would land on the ledge there.
Have I ever had a dream where you can do anything? I'm trying to think. A lot of years ago, and I don't know why this dream has stuck with me, but it has. A lot of years ago, I had a really random dream where me and a bunch of my friends, including Jesus Reigns, because I don't know if it's not necessarily a secret that we were friends in real life, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Where
I'm not keeping it a secret.
yeah, where him and a bunch of our old friend group, we were in Walmart, but we all had superpowers, and so we were just flying around on the shelves. I had that dream when I was like 10 years old. I don't know why.
That's what we would have loved to happen in real life.
What?
I remember at homeschool co-op,
Uh-huh.
I had these flame things from a Planes play set,
Yes.
and I brought them in and pretended I was Kai.
Yes, and remember the mountain game?
So,
Remember it was like tag, but we would use those fire things and try to melt each other. Hi, I'm recording.
I have absolutely no recollection.
I'll keep answering questions. Let's see. How did you get into the life series? I've already answered that. And how long have you been watching? I've also already answered that. Let's see. What is your favorite moments in each season? My favorite moment from the first season is Scar just singing and prancing along and then falling into a ravine and getting to his red life. My favorite moment...
I think the audience should know that you're the one that got me into the life series.
Oh, yes, I did get... actually, I sent you the Animagician video about why the life series is, like, the best show on YouTube. And you were like, it still doesn't convince me. And then we didn't talk for, like, 4 months just because we were really busy. And when I came back to you, I mentioned the life series, and you're like, oh, yeah, I've seen every season.
Yeah, because I actually got bored with what I was watching on YouTube and decided I actually wanted to do it.
But I did think it was funny. You were like, yeah, there's no chance I'm watching that. And then next time I talked to you, you're like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah, my excuse beforehand was, I don't think I should be on YouTube as much as I am. And then I just committed to it anyway, later on.
It's a great series, though. And then, so for favorite moments of each season, then Last Life, I think my favorite moment was whenever it was B-Dubs that was the boogie and jumped Korean right on session 1.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
And then my favorite moment from Double Life, which, oh, by the way, a lot of these are going to be Korean because I haven't seen all these series from many people's perspectives. I started watching multiple perspectives on Secret Life, so especially the original few seasons, I don't have many moments from other people. From Double Life, it's either Korean's dripstone kill or Joel just saying if the ship burns then everything burns. Limited Life, I love everything involving. I did not even see him. I love everything involving the bad boys. They were just awesome.
Oh yeah, the bad boys were amazing.
But specifically, there's this one scene in the first session from Jimmy's perspective, where
we all just got our beds destroyed.
There's this one scene from Jimmy's perspective where Joel goes and starts killing the other people's cows, and being a bad boy and everything, you know. And then Jimmy's just standing behind Joel watching him kill the cows going, yeah, you go, you got this, you go, you got this, and just cheering him on even though he's not doing anything to help.
I can't believe you just so casually killed me while you were talking to everybody.
Well, I mean, that is the goal of the game, is it not?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway.
I really didn't expect anybody to come over and find me while I was buying stuff from the shop.
While with locator bar on.
Well.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured that's how you did it. But
I almost saved that.
I didn't expect the why.
Secret Life? I think it might have been just Mumbo and Grian making puns for the entirety of session 1.
that was so great. And, okay, I know this one wasn't Secret Life, but, the whole, oh, but the thing is, I left my diamonds right here!
Yeah, which series was that? That was, last, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was Last Life.
Wildlife, it is 100% Grian getting his revenge on Jimmy in the last episode. And eliminating both him and Lizzie. That's my favorite part. But then, from this series so far... I'm trying to think. From this series so far, what is my favorite moment? I want to say Octokill, but I feel like that's too easy to say.
It is pretty easy to say.
But I guess I don't have anything better to say. Did you get his bed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Man, I don't know. I guess Octokill's pretty good, but then I also think that Martin and Cleo being invisible in the first episode, that was also very funny. Right, that one took a while to answer. Let's see the next one. What do you think the final 5 of Past Life will be? Grian and either Jim or Pearl, so that's 2. Grian for sure, and then Jim or Pearl. Probably Pearl. She's made it top 5 every season so far. And then I bet Cleo will be pretty high up. Etho and possibly Martin, but then I think Impulse also has a good chance. I think those are good answers. I feel like Impulse has done fairly well each season, but just like not gotten super close to winning many times except for Limited. And so he's often forgotten for being a pretty good contender. Anyway, if you would not kill me for a second, let me get this next comment up. What are your thoughts on tacos? I don't like tacos. I'm not a taco person.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm not being sarcastic. I don't like tacos.
What?
Yeah.
What person on earth does not like tacos?
Me. And then, Reno something, it's cut off, says, will you do Jimmy Rewind %? I remember someone suggesting this. It might have been them. But, like, doing game life and then creating all of Jimmy's past deaths, recreating them in the game as a speed run. I don't think I'll do that. If I do it ever, it'll be after past life, but I don't think that I'll do that. I don't think I'll be doing much game life for a while. More technical difficulties have occurred, and we're trying to fix it now. But the next question is, what is your favorite video on YouTube? And I did actually respond to this one, and I asked if they meant video that I made or video at all. And they said just in general. Might be the video where my comment showed up on Loft Studios on computer screen.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That one is
special to me.
Yeah, it's definitely special because of that. I'm not gonna press this just because I'm scared of menus now.
Yeah, that one's special to me. Also, just Loft Studios is awesome.
That was specifically?
It was. Let's see. It was how he makes his videos. Because he started with, recently I've been told that I'm the greatest stop-motion animator of all time, which is pretty much what our comment said.
Yeah. I'm assuming, I just choose to believe that he would not have made that video if not for our comment.
You can choose to believe that. We would not have made some of our most popular videos if not for that comment, though.
That's true.
Yeah, so basically we were requesting access to use Loft Studios content in a video breaking down his animation styles and stuff. Kind of what I'm doing for Life Series right now, but with him instead. It was a fun video series to make. We got his permission, and then our comment asking for permission and just kind of telling him he was the best showed up in his video. And then what's interesting detail about that, though, that not a lot of people know, is because it does say Spidey Steve on the comment. I was on a call with Jesus Rain Studio writing that comment. Like, we both wrote it. How did you become a YouTuber, and where did you start with Lego Stop Motion? With Lego Stop Motion, I've been doing it for a really, really, really long time. I've been doing it since I believe my 8-year-old Christmas. When I got my Hue animation camera. Which I cannot recommend enough. That is the best camera to start off with, for absolutely certain. And then it came with its own app for like making animations and stuff like that. And that thing was beyond the most useful thing that I've ever had in making stop motions. I self-taught myself so much. That animation set that my parents got me, plus the book Brick Flicks by, I believe it's Sarah Herman, is also like one of the most invaluable pieces of like information that I've ever had for stop motion. It taught me pretty much everything I know, and I still have a lot of improving to do, but that really taught me everything that I needed to know, and it was a really amazing book.
I kind of wonder, I know you've recommended that book to me before. I wonder with how many videos I've found that are so relevant to that topic, if that book is relevant to me anymore.
Probably is.
Part of the reason I wonder that is kind of based off of my most recent animations.
Why did you start your channel? Was the other question. Okay, so why I started my channel was because I was tired of the fact that there are no channels made for teens that are also kid-friendly, and I do not like that.
No.
And so that is my goal, is to make
How did you get over here so fast?
entertaining. My goal is to make entertaining content for all ages that is also kid friendly, and so that's why I will not tolerate anything like cursing in the comments section or anything rude. I delete all of those comments and stuff like that. So if you guys do that, don't do that. I will remove them. This channel is a PG channel. But other than that, I've just always loved like filmmaking and creating stories and stuff for a really long time. So that's also important to me, and I like doing stuff like that. And then the second to last question, the last commented question was, what is my favorite color? But then after I answered this question, I have a mystery question from Jesus Reigns as well. He said he wanted to ask me if he can still remember.
I actually thought of another question as well.
Oh, all right. We'll do 2 more after this one. All right. My favorite color is blue, but very close second is pink. I have pink Crocs and pink sunglasses just because it's a fun color. It's also a unique color that doesn't really... Like, I feel like, have you ever walked around and seen pink Crocs?
I'm assuming you've seen that shirt before that says tough guys wear pink.
Yeah, that's kind of where it stemmed from. I had that shirt when I was a kid. For the last 2 questions, those will have to be given by Jesus Reigns Studio. So what would you like to ask me, sir?
Okay, well, my first question is, how do you feel about being asked questions on a Q&A where it's open to everybody, but I'm just your friend in real life, so I can ask you a question at any time?
My answer to that is you get privileges.
Okay. Then my other question, and I actually think this one will be interesting for your audience to hear. Okay, so I guess the first part of it is, how long have you had the exact same description on your YouTube channel?
For about 4 weeks, because every 1,000 subscribers, I update it to include the date of when I reach them.
Ah, okay. So 4 weeks, about a month. Is there anything in the past month that you would change about your description?
I would probably change it to include more life series stuff.
Okay.
I might end up doing that, but it really depends. One thing that I do want to talk about in another video is that I'm not only going to make live series content forever, because that's not the content style that I want to make forever, but right now, while the series is going, I see no reason to stop. So for the time being, I'm going to continue down the path that I'm going down, but it won't be this way forever. So that is something I will probably make its own video on at some point, but... yeah, I don't know if I'll end up editing the description, but yeah, other than that. You have any other questions?
No.
Going. Well, I guess that'll be all for now. I won't finish this Bedwars game on the video. So, yep, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you want me to do another Q&A, leave the questions in the comments, and then I will do them next time I see fit. So, goodbye!